Throughout history, humans have built incredible monuments to honor gods, kings, and the mysteries of life itself. Among them, a few stood out so remarkably that they were known as the Seven Wonders of the Ancient World. Today, we explore the top 5 of these legendary creations, stories of glory, mystery, and lost marvels. 1. The Great Pyramid of Giza, Egypt. Let's begin with the only one that still exists, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Built around 2560 BC for Pharaoh Khufu. This pyramid is a staggering achievement of ancient engineering. It stood as the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. Constructed using over 2 million limestone blocks, some weighing more than 15 tons, it remains a mystery how such a massive structure was built with primitive tools. It's perfectly aligned with the cardinal points and even lines up with certain stars. The Great Pyramid isn't just a tomb, it's a timeless monument to human genius. 2. Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Iraq, ancient Mesopotamia. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon are perhaps the most mysterious of all the ancient wonders. Said to have been built by King Nebuchadnezzar II for his homesick wife, Queen Amaze. The gardens were described as a lush paradise with flowing water and exotic trees, right in the heart of a desert city. Tiered terraces supposedly rose high into the sky, with a complex irrigation system drawing water from the Euphrates River. But here's the mystery, there's no physical evidence that the gardens ever existed. No ruins, no records in Babylon itself. Some historians believe it may have existed in another city, or that it was just a myth passed down through stories. 3. Statue of Zeus at Olympia, Greece. In the sacred city of Olympia, where the ancient Olympic Games were held, stood a giant statue of Zeus, king of the gods. Sculpted by the legendary Phidias around 435 BC, the statue stood over 40 feet tall. It was made of ivory and gold and showed Zeus seated on a grand throne, holding a scepter in one hand and a figure of Nike, the goddess of victory, in the other. It was so massive that it almost touched the ceiling of the temple. The statue was a symbol of divine power and human craftsmanship. Unfortunately, it was destroyed, either in a fire or during an earthquake, and no trace of it remains today except ancient writings and copies on coins. 4. Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, Turkey. The Temple of Artemis was more than just a religious building, it was one of the largest temples of the ancient world. Dedicated to Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt and moon. It was built around 550 BC in the city of Ephesus. The temple was massive, supported by 127 marble columns, each over 60 feet high. It was adorned with beautiful sculptures, art, and treasures. It also served as a marketplace and cultural hub. Tragically, it was burned down by an arsonist named Herostratus, who wanted to become famous. Although it was rebuilt, it was later destroyed again, this time by invasions. Today, only a few broken columns remain, but its reputation lives on. 5. Lighthouse of Alexandria, Egypt. The Lighthouse of Alexandria, also known as the Pharos of Alexandria, guided sailors into the busy harbor of one of the greatest cities of the ancient world. Built around 280 BC on the island of Pharos, it is believed to have stood between 300 and 400 feet tall, one of the tallest man-made structures of its time. During the day, polished bronze mirrors reflected sunlight. At night, fires lit the top of the tower. It served not just as a lighthouse, but also as a symbol of technological progress and imperial power. The lighthouse was damaged by several earthquakes and eventually collapsed in the 14th century. Its stones were later used to build fortresses in the area. Even today, the word Pharos is used in many languages to mean lighthouse. These ancient wonders tell stories of human ambition, faith, and imagination. Although most of them are lost to time, their legends continue to inspire us. They remind us that even thousands of years ago, people dreamed big and turned those dreams into stone, marble, and myth. Which of these wonders fascinates you the most? Let us know in the comments.